about what's dependency injection and IOC. Again, it's the same way. We are using the same dependency injection and IOC in the RoboLex, but this is just another framework. We took this session as just to make you aware about what are the frameworks available, and we cannot avoid or leave any framework like MATE or Parsley or RoboLex, because all three are good on their own way. The RoboLex is unique in its own way. I will just run up the slides as fast as possible. So at the end of the session, I have this demo to be shown. It's combining the RoboLex and the AS3 signals. Currently in the slide, I have just the RoboLex alone. After that, I will demo you a RoboLex with AS3 signals done by someone in net. I will show you that and I will share my ideas over that. So let us watch what the RoboLex is about. It's a pure x63 micro architecture framework. Has no flex framework dependencies. That's meaning like you can use it for pure AS3 projects, your Flash work, your future iPhone development work using the Flash CS5, which provides the opportunity to develop your AS3 code to be deployed in iPhone applications. So why RoboLex? It has the flexibility. We can use all three: flares, flex, add. A mechanism for wiring operation objects together. It's just a mechanism to wire objects together. Focused solely on this particular limited scope. Nothing more, nothing less. Even it doesn't bother about using any different dependency injection. Even the dependency injection is flexible. Currently we use Swift suspenders inside the RoboLex. You can use any alternative dependency injection libraries available there in API, open source APIs. So this is a guy, Sean Smith. He is the inventor of the RoboLex. You can find him at that blog of him, and he is in Twitter. Why RoboLex? It's lightweight again. Equipped with MVCS reference implementation. It's pure MVCS and whatever you need it to be. So it's pure MVCS and it's all about wiring the objects together, wiring the objects in MVCS pattern. MVCS pattern is, you know, the pure MVC. It's somewhat more encapsulated way than Cancom. It's a pure method which uses the presentation module along with mediator for the views, which only by now Flex 4 adapted itself for the view part. So whatever you need it to be means you can avoid using MVCS and you can use your own stuff, highly extensible, and for your full modular support is there. Supports your workflow, peer review, well documented, dashboard development, and stable, welcoming community is there. You can use this blog where you can query and you get the answer from the same Sean Smith who invented this. He is active over that blog, and you have already some queries posted over there, and there are many answers for that. What does RoboLex do for you? Its main part is removing the framework pain. You should not be bothered about framework. You should not be writing your code to fit it to a framework. Rather, the another way, Framework should care about your code, and framework should not be in your mind while you are writing your logic. Your logic should be pure and you should be towards the goal of what you want to achieve. Allow you to focus on your application, not the framework. Fights carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel is a syndrome which you get when you type a lot. It fights it, makes you type less, and lets you move fast. Automated dependency injection, that means you need not bother about as we saw some other frameworks that you have to bother about for this class, for this property, do inject. For this class, this event listener should be watching this. You need not do those things here. It's automated dependency injection. Once you have injected things in your IOC container, that's it. You have only one word, that's inject, just the one. You can inject anything to anywhere as you want. So dependency injection promotes the clean code. As I already told, dry, don't repeat yourself. It promotes clean code. Clean code is easier to test. DA allows for runtime dependency replacement. You can replace in the injected material or object in your code in runtime. Substitute dependencies with stubs or mocks. It's very easy to have some mocks running for your code. And if you are using this, you are just writing your code, but it's testable code by itself. Objects communicate via native events. As I told, I am going to show you an example of signals, but Robolex is purely developed with the events of Plex itself. Custom events with strongly typed properties. There is this GitHub. You can get latest version from there. Where to start? We have the MVC's reference implementation inspired by Pure MVC. So this is the MVC, yes, M for model and view for views, C for controller and service. There is the context in between which plays the role, which have the wiring available. MVCS is not the framework, it's an implementation of Robolex. Robolex is not at all using MVCS, it's just helping you to run your code with MVCS available there. So you need not bother about writing your own bindings. Everything is available. You can have your events. In our case, we will be binding the signal to the command.